guys. Donna with Cypress Designs. Come on in and say hi. I was reading something at the bottom. Ooh. I don't know. I get weird messages. How's everybody tonight? I thought, I'm waiting on some people to come on. Let's make a natural bread tonight instead of always the dark breads. I had to play with it, so I'm waiting until... Hey Carol, how are you? So I thought tonight we'd do a natural bread. Try to make it as natural as possible. Hi Cheryl, how are you? So instead of making a dark bread, which almost every one of my breads are very dark because I never could really master a light color bread, I played with it today. Thank you for sprinkling. Does this look like more of a natural bread? Hey Sheila, does that look natural? Hey Lori, I was going for natural. Does this even look natural? I was trying to go for the natural browns because I don't want everything to be dark. I want to be able to put a nice piece of bread out, even though it's not real. I want to be able to put a piece of bread out so it looks nice. So does that look like it's a natural bread? The colors and stuff? Hey Tessie, how are you? So does that look natural for color? How are you doing, Sheila? So does that look natural? I was trying to mix colors so I can, everything I do is dark. So I wanted to try to make like something that looks more of a natural bread. Hey Debbie. So I think that's pretty good. What do you guys think? I tried to do a light. It does? I tried to go light. Now this is the bottom, because the bottom, you can't do much with the bottom. It actually looks like the inside of the bread. Hey Brenda. So I wanted to go light tonight. So we're going to do one light. We'll do one dark bread, and then the little one we'll do dark because we'll make a, we'll do a nut bread or something like that, okay? So I just wanted to show you when you put it on a tray, I think a little lighter. I put the coffee grunge on it, so I wanted to try different things. This is the first time I did a light colored. I mean, almost all my breads are dark. So I just wanted to show you how cute it is if you were to put it on a plastic tray or another tray. You guys think it looks okay? Good. So let's go for it. Like I said, I'm learning as I go too. I mean, I'm not perfect. So this bread, mind you, when it comes out, and be very careful. Yeah, I do too. But I wanted to keep some that look a little dark. I'm going to be selling some of my breads. I have to. I have more breads than I know what to do with. Hey, Carolyn. I have most of my breads I decorate with, but you only have so much room to decorate, and then you're like, where am I going to stick a piece of bread when I have 50 million? So just so you know, be careful with your, I don't know what it is. Hey Maria, I don't know what it is about the GE. I'm going to be honest with you, I like the Wurth better. I like the Wurth better than the GE. The weirdest thing happened to me. Never have had it happen before. So remember the one that deflated? Well, I started taking it off. It started leaking. Hey, Lori, it started leaking. And so what I did is I just threw it away. I wasn't going to deal with it. I just wanted to show you that we're going to do light bread tonight, a light color. I think it looks good enough. I'm not a professional at it. I'm learning as I go. And so I threw it away thinking I'm not even going to waste my time. Well, I opened up another one and didn't realize it after I caught it and threw it away that the goo from this was dripping out, which was weird. So I like Wurth, W-U-R-T-H. You really need the 1 inch, not the 2 inch, but I guess you can get away with both. I mean, I've never tried the 2 inch, but I guess I could try it next time. Okay, so what I want to do with this is, the first thing we're going to do is, I'm almost out of cashew. We're going to do the whole thing in cashew. Now this is thick, but that's okay because I'm almost done with this. So basically all I did with this was just kind of give it a light coating on the bottom. Mind you, I've already sanded this thing down, okay? This is just give a light coating at the bottom. Nothing more than that, just put some paint on the bottom. And then what I did is I just started taking the cashew Don't worry about being a perfectionist. You don't have to be. This is real bread. Okay, so I try to get it in all the little spots. Now, I like to use the grunge. I think the grunge gives it that nice toasty look. And once you remove it from the tin, you need to saw off the bottom. Hi, Kim. 1 or 2 inch this stuff. Now, this is the 1 inch foam. Really, the 1 inch Wurth, W-U-R-T-H from Walmart is still the best. I don't care what anybody says. I think it's the best. And when it goes in, I never had it leak out like this. I mean, this stuff's been sitting since Monday, I think. And it was nasty. And I had to put, and if you ever do get it and it drips, put baking soda to collect it all. And it worked. I had it dripped all over my glass. I put some baking soda on it, let it sit for a second, scraped it off, and mostly all of it came off, and I had to do it a couple times. So you see, it's just gonna make it nice and light. Now this one's really sanded good. So the point is not to go too crazy, get it in there as best as you can, because all the other colors, the darker colors, are gonna go inside. So you could go at a darker caramel. Now, I usually use caramel. Hey, babe. Yes, I would suggest use the whole can. And I'll show you something here too. If you use the whole can, make sure you get enough tins out there. Fill all your tins up. And then throw it away. Otherwise, you're going to waste it. It's very hard to get it all back. When you open it, it's very hard to keep it from drying up so bad that you can't even use it. Which I never really knew that before. So now I use them up. And I got quite a bit out. I think I got like 6 breads, or yeah, 3 littles, and I think 3 bigs, or 2 bigs and a bunch of littles. Okay. I'm just trying to get it down into the grooves down here. You're not going to be perfect. Like I said, I'm not really a fan of this foam. But I'm running low on this stuff, but it's okay. So let's just not worry about too much about that. Hang on. And I want to show you what I found today. Hang on. And be careful when you're removing the tins. That metal will cut you. I couldn't figure out where are my cuts coming from. And it was from the tins when I was cutting the tins off. Yeah, I just want to get most of it off before I dry it. Okay, well, I was out. Remember I told you I found these pans. Hey, Wanda, remember I told you I found these pans at Dollar General for $5? Did I catch everybody? Yeah. They're $3.99 at Hobby Lobby, guys. So if you want these, hey Nancy, how are you? So these are only $3.99 and you can really use these. I don't trust the stuff from Dollar General, but so these are at Hobby Lobby for $3.99. So I'm going to try to figure out if I don't know if I have to grease it really good and then foam it, or should I layer it with a paper parchment, then put the spray in. So I'm going to test. Then they have these for 99 cents, little bud cakes. Here's a little mini round. These are 99 cents. Here's one for $1.99, and it's a spring form. So you got, hey Candy, so here you've got all these different things you can create, and it's not $1 million. So you want to try to reuse these if you can. Yeah, I'm supposed to eat it. My brother, he's a crazy monkey. Okay, so let's try this. And then we're going to take nutmeg, and I'll show you what we're going to do with the nutmeg. Now, I could have gone with the caramel. Now, caramel to me is really my first step, but I thought I'd give this one a shot to see if I can create that. I think it looks pretty good. Like I said, you could do more with it, but I had a struggle getting that one out of the container. So I'm wondering if you could spray them really good. No, that's what they are. It just says your price, 99 cents. And they had other ones too, but I just wanted to grab what they had. Because I want to be able to make different things, not just necessarily primitive, but I'd like to make stuff for, like, if I want to do something for the holidays, I can kind of have a little bit of everything. And these are for real cooking. These are in the baking section, you guys. So they're not just for crafts. These are for baking. Yeah, hey, that's a good price for tiny little stuff, but you gotta, I will master it and let you guys know, but we will work on figuring out how to do it so we can reuse it. Okay, so the next thing I did is I just took nutmeg, apple barrel nutmeg. Mind you, I'm trying to remember everything I did today. The brain isn't like it used to be. Okay, so I gotta remember what I did. So let me just kind of do what I was doing before, even though I don't remember what I was doing. We're just gonna kind of go along the edges. I'm just trying to remember everything I did. Like, there's no right, no wrong, just go with me on this. Try to get it into all the little holes. You're still gonna put it everywhere, but some spots could be a little bit darker than others. Because, you know, when you, oh, I didn't mean to do all that. Because you know how when you get bread out, bread is, has little areas that are a little darker. So what I did is I patted it a little bit, just to kind of spread it out a little bit. And just keep going, like I just did little bits down here. And again, we're just patting back and forth, patting back and forth. We'll do the top last. Now this is not going to be perfect on the bottom because my foam is weird looking. Like I said, if you can find the 1-inch Wurth. Hi, Shyla. Hey, Cindy. Doing great, just got back from that. Yeah, my husband had it done on both of his eyes, and it wasn't a big thing. You know, I don't know about you guys, but I freak out with anything to do with the eyes. I just got that phobia of messing with my eyes. Okay, so this is what I did today. So this is what we're going to try to achieve, a light colored brown. Mind you, I don't know what I'm doing. I just kind of fly by the seat of my pants. Just take it in between here. Then just kind of spread it out a little. I do this a couple times because I just like how it mushes in there a little bit. You can kind of start to see where it looks almost like a French bread. Kind of in my eyes. Oh, you're gonna try. Now, this is spray foam. Did you buy, you're talking about spray foam, Cindy? And you know how on the side of the bread is got that little line? Now remember, there's no right, no wrong way. You'll figure it out. You will find what it works best for you, okay? So again, I dab and keep going, dab and keep going. Let me try to dry a little bit of this. It just looks better when you do this. Oh God, I can't even imagine shots in the eyes. My friend has got macular degeneration. It's a family thing. She's got to get them too. I don't like any of that stuff. Just kind of keep layering it a little bit more. It looks like I'm a mess, and yes, it is. But when you get to a certain point, it starts to look like bread. So just don't freak out. Just play. Like I said, the only way I figure things out is if I go for it. I have no clue what I'm doing. I can only fool you all. Hey, Christy. Yes, the Wurth is still the best, you guys. I don't care what anybody says. That is my favorite go-to for breads. I never, ever had an issue with Wurth. I've only had a problem so far with this GE garbage. But you got to do what you got to do, you know? Okay. I'm going to try to dry a little bit more. I just want some airplane. Yeah, I got my hair cut, I think about a week or so. I told my daughter I want it a little less long, but it'll grow. You know how sometimes you just need a change. Okay, so now we're gonna take grunge. Hey Sherry, now we're gonna take the coffee grunge. And then just start running the coffee grunge back and forth. Now don't put too much on, otherwise you're gonna give yourself one heck of a mess. And you have, what I like is you get the discoloration between the different colors that are dark and some are light, kind of like how bread normally is. Look, I'm acting like I know what I'm talking about. Thanks, Nancy. Yeah, it was down to here. And then I finally had to go and get I just wanted to change. I didn't expect it to be so short, honestly. I really didn't. I don't know. But I still like it. It's easier to take care of right now. And it'll grow again. Like everything, it all grows. Now, you want to do dark, then use darker browns. Just don't put too much of this on, because this stuff becomes a leaker, man. It'll be all over the place. Get it into the spots. Now, you can get it into the bottom, too, if you want. But you want to get it into these spots and then try to shake out any moisture. I'm going to go ahead and put some on the bottom. Almost looks like toast. Wheat bread looks like toast. Look at it, looks like toast. Now, I don't worry about too much on the bottom because not much you can do about this. Like I said, the Wurth was so much better than this. But yes, make sure you shake it a little bit on the, you don't want it dripping. I just love when I did this. Hey, Janet. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Shyla. Garlic bread, yes. That sounds good, too. Now, nothing's going to be perfect. Not one bread is going to look exactly the same. Yeah, yesterday was interesting. My oldest got sick. Her husband got sick. So I told her, I said, just let me know whatever you need. By 7 o'clock, I had to fly out of the house, go get them stuff. Go to the store, get them some more stuff. It was just the cutest thing, little Cooper. He goes, I'm starving to death. I said, baby, where's your parents? Where's mom and dad? Well, they're sick. They're in bed. I'm not going to wake them. They're sick. I was just like, okay, where's your sister? She's in her room, but she won't come out. Give me the phone. It was one of those things. I said, give me the phone. I said, Chloe, your brother's hungry. Will you feed him? Well, I was waiting for him to ask me. Oh, thank you, Janet. And it's like, I had to call back. Chloe, he's starving. Feed him. So then finally she fed him. I tell you what, kids, they're 7 years apart from each other. And They have their moments that they're loving-dovey family, and then those two will be at each other's, neck. But that's okay. That's life, Believe me, I had 9 brothers and 2 other sisters. Believe me, I remember getting put up against the wall many times with my brother, Gary. No, Ronnie. Yeah, Ronnie. Okay, so how does that look? Is that looking okay? Do I need to do anything else to it? It kind of looks similar. What do you guys think? Hi, Doreen. Oh, thank you, Doreen. I appreciate it. So which one did I just do? That one. Okay, so as far as I'm concerned, I think it's done. Oh, thank you, Kim. I appreciate the stars. On here, hang on. I cut my finger, and it's right there on from those plastic or those metal things. So right now, this is as done as it's gonna get. So does it look okay then? Thank you guys. Thanks, Tanya. Thanks, Debbie. Thanks, Cindy and Wanda. Thanks, Christy. Okay, so that's that. So we're gonna put this off the side. It needs to dry a little bit more. So the next one I'm gonna do is we're gonna just do, should I do this one a light one and with nuts, or should I do this a dark one with nuts? What do you guys think? Light or dark? So light or dark? Thumbs up for light. Thumbs down for dark. Oh, thumbs up for light. Did I say light? I need something that speaks back to me. Dark. Oh, thank you, Vay. So how many think dark? Go for dark? Okay. Now, here I want to show you how easy this was. This one worked out great. I don't know what it is about these tins from Walmart. These are great. Look how pretty they are. They're nice. Of course, I squeezed this one, okay, right? I was able to push this apart real easily, and my bread came right out. And see, this is how it is when you don't do anything with it. But we're going to keep it inside because I have enough of them that are hanging around without a body. So this way, I don't have to worry about it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do dark on this one. We have to have caramel. I gotta find my caramel. And guys, if you find caramel, grab it. Because I don't know what it is, but I'm having trouble finding caramel. And I did find a couple. Hang on. It would help if I could actually see what I'm doing. Come on, guys. I know I bought caramel. Yeah, here. Well, caramel is the best for breads, honestly. So I always put the caramel for my dark, and then I put the darker truffle on top of it. If I can see what I'm doing. And guys, hopefully you guys can join me Saturday at 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm doing a gnome. He's really cute. Really, really, really cute. Okay, so let's move this stuff out of the way. Get enough one. He's going to be a chef. So I'm making a chef gnome on Saturday, guys. Okay, so we're going to take this. Now, don't worry about getting it on your tin because you can wipe that off. And in reality, it doesn't matter because it's going to get rusted. So my goal is just to get in here because I don't really worry about the bottom because this one's not going to come out. This one's going to stay in here. I have way too many of them that are loose. So just get in there. Catch it all. Remember, sand your tops. I see you, Nancy. White glue and brown. Oh, I need to do that because I was having trouble finding it. Just go back out. You'll catch me. Hey, Anise. We just made some light bread. Anybody hungry? I've got so many ideas. My gnome is going to be so cute this weekend. It's a chef gnome, guys. Definitely could not be a seamstress or anything like that. My mom was. She could do anything. But I did buy. Has anybody ever used one of these? Let me clean my hands if I have to return it. Has anybody ever used this? How are you doing, Anise? So this, has anybody ever used these handheld? They can be stationary. It's a sewing machine, but you can do lots of stuff on it, but it's more of a small version. I have one out in my garage, but I dropped it, so I haven't played with it to see if it worked. But has anybody ever used this one? Or something like that? I need to figure it out before I make that decision, or I'm going to go and buy myself a brand new one. Isn't that weird? I don't know. Facebook has been weird, period. I just don't know what Facebook's issue is. I don't want to do the whole entire thing because there's really no reason to. And we're going to do this in dark. Oh yeah, it's been crazy. And even with, you can't flip your screen on your regular page. You have to go to the business suite. So right now I'm on business suite. It's really not hard. Sewing isn't really that bad. I flunked it in school. But I can sew pretty good. I just gotta make the decision. Do I want, that was $21 on sale, or do I want to spend $144? Because I only need a small one. Have you thought about doing? Hold on. Have you thought about doing something with color? Maybe strawberry, blueberry, bread, dirtied up. Yes. I haven't tried it yet, Anise. I haven't tried it yet. Anything I've ever done with strawberry and all that, that's always been my foam, my other foam. Like this stuff. So like my roll, that was done red velvet roll. So these I do more with color. I've not played with this on color. But yeah, so you can get the color as long as you use the right foam and the paints and stuff and mix them right. Move that out of the way. Okay, so let's try this. So remember, we're going to do this part first. We're going to paint this part first, then we're going to rust the bottom. Oh, thank you guys for sharing me out. I appreciate it. So the next thing I do is I just put dark on top. But I like to keep some of them in, like, see, like we did this one that was dark. I got strings from my, so we saw this one, we did dark. And mostly all my breads are dark. I'll do a little bit more lights. Now I want to make, somebody mentioned doing a lemon roll. What were the measurements for this? Okay, so your foam cake, the roll, the jelly roll like that, is 21 inches long, 6 inches wide, 1/4 inch thick. Don't go any thicker than 1/4. It'll be too fat unless you're doing, thank you Tessie for sprinkling. Because if you go with too thick, well now you're going to have a monster roll. If you want a delicate roll, it's the 1/4 inch, okay? Okay, so now we're going to just take my truffle. We're going to just take Waverly truffle. I use this stuff a lot. Yes. What's the first name? My eyes are so bad, guys. I don't know what the deal is. I used to be able to read names real well, and I can't. Jim McFlower? Is it Durham McFlower? Or am I misreading that? My eyes are really bad. I was on my computer today, and I was just struggling just to read, and I don't know why I'm having such issues. Sucks getting older, you guys. Trying to find a decent brush. Okay, so we're just going to take some of this, and we're just going to take it in spots. And we're gonna rub it in. Remember, I do a lot of the rubbing in. Don't put too much on because you want to get you're gonna rub it. And you want it just to look like it kind of got a little toasted on the top. And all this is gonna get covered in rust when we're done. Now, you do you. You find your nook. You either like one way somebody does it, or if you don't, it's okay. It's just a guideline for you guys. Now, everybody does their stuff differently. Everybody. Okay, so now we got it a little darker, okay, but it's not done. Because now we have to put grunge on here. I make a mess, sorry guys. And again, the grunge is what I like, because it takes it to a different level and it brings a gloss or something to it. And this one we're going to make in the nut red. And try to get all your whites gone if you can. But don't worry too much about it. I have to really look. No, it isn't. Yes, my cloth is wet. Sorry, I didn't tell you that, guys. Yeah. I mean, I'm doing fine. I just don't know what the deal is. It's like all of a sudden my sleep is off. Everything is off. I don't know why. Now I'm hearing don't buy magnesium and all that from the grocery store, that you should find a reputable place that does magnesium and stuff, because they put a lot of, yes, the truffle is the dark one, yeah. Hey Deborah, I missed your thing. I gotta go back and watch your replay and Cindy's replay and Sherry's replay. I was out. I spent time for myself today. I went shopping, just had fun, relaxed. Has anybody found any of these? They're just styrofoam eggs, but they're craft eggs. So you have to paint them or do something with them. I cannot find them anywhere. They used to sell them at Dollar Tree. And I cannot find them. Okay, so we're going to stop at this point. Now we need to rust. We need to rust this. So let me move some of my stuff out of the way. I'm just afraid my poor gnome is going to get nailed or something, and then I'll be back to where I was the last time. Okay, so what I do for the rust is Mod Podge, baking soda, and truffle. Oh, I need a container, don't I? I need a container. If you have a cat or a dog and you have containers, use these containers to mix your paint. So I just put, I don't measure anything, that's probably my problem. I put a little bit of the Mod Podge in, some of the paint. I really need like a spoon or something in here. And some of the paint, just the truffle. Yes, I am as messy as you can get. And now I need my baking soda. And you want to make it like pudding. Make it like pudding. So just keep it going. You want it to be like pudding, so it's got to move around. Now for this little one, you won't need much. You just want it like pudding. Hi, Shannon. Has what? In 4 different sizes. I guess I missed something, Shannon. So now we're going to do this. Let's put it down on here. And the reason I like to do the top part first, I need something to support my hands. And you're going to do 2 coats of this. Do 2 coats. I almost went into the wrong thing. And I don't worry about my tins being busted up or whatever. It's like everything gives it a little character. You don't need a lot. If you're going to make a whole bunch of these, get this paint all together at one time. I'm going to do one more coat. I just want it to be a little thicker. Oh, that, Shannon, was that what we were talking about? I don't know. They only have tiny tins or big, tiny tins, and they have large tins. So it's the very smallest they have. And these are the best. They really are nice. They pop this out real quickly. So I'm going to go back and try for the big tins and see if it's the tin itself that is bad, that I have so many problems with it. Okay. We're going to do one more coat of this. And then we're going to cinnamon in it. Cinnamon in it. We're going to put some cinnamon on this thing. So just get a good coat because you got to get that cinnamon to stick. And the nice thing is when you're doing the dark chocolate like this, you can use that for your bread too. I just wish I was a real clean painter. I'm not. It all looks good, but I'm such a mess. Now we're going to take cinnamon and cloves. I had to go find some more cloves. You haven't seen them either? I don't know where they are. I'm floored that I can't find them. That's where I got them from. So I will have to, I'll see if I got the tins over there I can dig out. Let me buy a set of hands. Told you my hands haven't come in yet. So go ahead and put the cinnamon on first. And like I said, if you're worried about perfection, take your time. I think they look fine. This would have to be a new one. I'm getting low on these. I had to buy some more. Put a lot on, and I reuse all this stuff, guys. Tap it in. Some more in the bottom. All you want it to do is cover up any wet spots. And then in just a second here, we're going to spray this before we do the next step. And any spot that's open, just go ahead and put a little bit more on. Okay, and before I do the top, we're going to spray. Okay, we're spraying with Mod Podge just to keep it in place. Yeah, I finally went and bought the real ones too. Oh, and I love pumpkin spice too. So we're going to spray it. And it gives you that little bit of a darker look. Don't do this at home. Okay, so now it gives it a little darker look and it makes it perfect. Now take your, brush is a terrible brush. I gotta spend some money on some brushes. I keep forgetting to wash them. I didn't realize I had them sitting here and I didn't put them in. So let's do the same thing on this side. This makes it easier, then you don't have to worry about all the rest of it because the powder is going to keep it pretty dry. And then we'll add the little bit left to it. And this I don't worry too much about. We're just going to go ahead and put the cinnamon sugar on. Cinnamon cloves on this one. Hey, Sam. Oh, thank you for sprinkling me out. Got to get the kids in bed. Oh, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Sam, I want to do your jelly jars. I have to rewatch your live on that one. Do a replay. She did some awesome jars, jelly jars. I got to learn how to do the jelly jars. I thought that would be kind of cool. The jelly jars would be kind of cool with the bread. Just want the smell to leave a little bit. Smell it. Stuff stinks. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, we have to put our, don't have to go too crazy. Remember, we're putting stuff on top of this. We're going to take our nuts And these are from, I get them at Christmas time. Yeah, I need to do some jelly. All you need is silicone and alcohol ink. Okay, that's what I gotta do. So this is the nuts I get from Hobby Lobby at Christmas time. And what's cool, it almost looks like there's berries in there, cranberries and stuff. So I like it for the breads. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put a lot of Mod Podge on here. I promise not to ever squeeze anything ever again like I did the last time. That was so freaking crazy. Where is my... I kept one little toothpick here for myself. So I can always poke a hole. Because the last time I squeezed something, it went everywhere and it's still on my walls. So, okay, so here we're going to go ahead and put enough of it on. Because you're putting nuts on. Whoa! Didn't I just say that? And I didn't do that. It was not secure. You know, this, I swear there's gremlins in this room and they have me all geared up and set up to have something happen. I swear they do. I did this during my, but that was black paint. This wasn't black paint. Thank God this is white. This is just Mod Podge. And I poked it too. Come on. I have more bloopers than anybody else's on their life. I am the blooper queen. That's okay. It's life. I just now got to clean my mess up again. People are probably thinking, are you one lunatic? Well, you know what, guys? I'm here for entertainment purposes also. Just leave the money at the door for me, guys. That's okay. It's life. It goes on. We move on. It's not really hurting anything. And just remember, if you get hot glue on you, just put, parchment paper down and then iron it and it'll all come off. So don't worry about this part now. This is fine. This is cool. We're going to have to do it the other way. My life story. So we're just going to do it a little differently. Instead of pouring it on like I used to pour it on, we're just going to improvise and do it this way and clean up my mess later. See, I'm here for purposes of entertainment, so send me lots of money, guys. Send me lots of money. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, I need another piece of paper. Oh, Lord have mercy. Starting to sound like Sherry now. Now, we're just going to put nuts on, guys. Don't worry about it. This is all going to be dry and clear, so it's not like the thing got hurt. Keep putting lots on here. Don't lose your nuts because you want these to reuse these nuts. Sherry, don't lose your nuts. Oh, you did? Well, I did it with black paint. It's on my walls. We've only been in our house 2 years and 4 months. It's on my walls, my new shades, my door. I got some of it off and that was it. Hey, entertainment purposes at the best. It's okay. It's cool. Hey, you gotta laugh about things because you know what? That's life. Hey, even the best screw up. Put a little bit more. Okay. So we're going to make it really a nutty bread. Okay. I'll have to touch up some of the, here. I just want to make sure it's on here tight. That's why I like having the squeeze bottle because then I can put the second batch over it. So we're going to hope and pray it stays. We're not going to dry it because it'll just all over the place. I got to touch this one up. Now we're going to go ahead and put some stuff on it. You like it? What? One of the people I follow had to stop her live and go to the house and she cut her finger. Oh my Lord, no. That's something that... Oh, let me tell you, the story of my life. That is terrible. I can't even imagine. So we're taking puffy white paint. It's hard to find sometimes. Find it, put it someplace, and just keep stocking up on it. Okay, so all you're going to do is drizzle, and that's why I like to put more Mod Podge on it, but it's going to be too hard now. So we're just going to go ahead and drizzle. Okay, just a light drizzle. You don't need a ton of it. Isn't it funny that I say it and it happens? I swear there's a little gremlin in here saying, I got her again. Okay, so what do you think? I'm losing my nuts here. Just all over the place. I can hear them. How does that look? Does that look like a nut bread? So does that look like a nut bread? Now don't throw this stuff away, guys. Save your nuts. Very important to save your nuts. Okay, so now let's set this one off to the side as we start to decorate all these. I'm gonna get rid of this. Thank God I have a rug underneath here for myself. Let me move all of this out of my face. Give me just a second. Can't work with, I've got glue everywhere. Guys, give me just 1 second. I'll be right back. Just give me a second. Well, you would think a kid was working in this room. Okay, so let me move all this. Thank God my poor gnome didn't get killed. Yeah, let me move all this out of the way. I don't need anything in front of me that can spill. I'm like an accident waiting to happen. Move that away. I just want to clean this up a little bit. I just don't want any of the stuff where I can dump it. If I would just clean it, that would be fine. Okay. Now, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to decorate our breads. Ugh. One more thing, guys. Thanks, Nancy. So now let's get this out of the way. Let me just clean this up. So, this has got to dry a little bit before we go anymore. So, that's your nut bread. Now that will dry clear, so any glue you see, and even if any of this has come off, we'll touch that back up, okay? Oh, sorry. Now I got stuff all over the place. So these are the ones we did last time. So we're going to take some of our cloth. I think this is Walmart. Give yourself a little, maybe an inch. Because it's going to foam. It's almost doubles in size. So you don't want to go, let me see if I have a pan here. Hang on. I got sticky base. So, okay, so here. So this one is, so the big one, and this is called Easy Foil. And it's 8" by 3 3/4. That's what the big one is. And if you don't use these lids, you can use these for paint too. So I would take it up to about that much. Fill it up to no more than where the bottom of my finger is, because it's got to expand, and you want the loaf look. Okay, so. We're going to go ahead and take this, and we're going to add some of this to it. And I believe this is what I got from, I'm going to say Walmart, where their, pot holders and all their other, what is it? Washcloths, not washcloths, but the towels are for the kitchen. So it's all in there. Okay, so we're gonna take some Sweet Annie. Probably gonna have to have another bath now. I'm gonna take some Sweet Annie. This is a different kind of Sweet Annie. Hey, Dewey. How are you doing, Deborah? So now we're going to take this and we're going to just stick it inside. Now this is our sesame seed bread that we did this week. And just putting a little bit of this on here. And you can take also, I can feel this stuff sticking to me. It's literally drying to my skin now. And I'm going to take just a little cinnamon stick and throw that in there too. We're going to put a couple little things in there. Okay. The cinnamon stick and that. And we're going to put a little tag on it. So we're going to take one of these. You know what? I'm going to leave these big tags for my big bread. Let's take the little tags. And we've got one that says, here, let's do these. Let's see, we're going to do blessed. Now, almost everything I buy that's paper, like this stuff, this is all Etsy. So this is faith. We'll take the faith and blessed. We'll put these on the little ones. Okay. And then we're going to just take our, that's going to scare me every time I see the Mod Podge. So freak me out here. Okay. We're going to take a little bit of this and put it on the back of our tag. Okay, don't worry about getting it on the front and the back, it's fine. You can angle it too if you want to. And I'm going to put a little Mod Podge on the top. And I'll seal it, we'll dry it. Okay, let me dry it real quickly. You want it nice and dry, it'll save less. Oh, did I see somebody new? Did I miss somebody? Hey Tammy, how are you? Are you new? Welcome to my page if you are. You missed all the excitement. I'm wearing Mod Podge all over my shirt. Gosh, you know, it's like every time something happens. So now we're going to darken this up to really make it look primitive versus it being white. And I like it to look a little dirty, like it's been wet instead of it being like this. It just looks so much better. Okay. Now we're going to crack it up a little bit here, and then I'm going to add a little bit of the black around the edges. This Distress Oxide is really good for all that. You can do, they have all the colors. I didn't realize that. I just thought they had one. Okay. So we just have this. This is blessed. And now it's going to put a button on this thing. Yeah. Kind of throws you off when things happen, you know? I don't understand why, but it does. Okay, we'll take a little blue button on this one. So just so y'all know, I'm here for entertainment purposes only. So I could put a little, we don't need for this. We're just going to stick this underneath here. So we just got a simple little tag that says bless. It's like, when accidents happen, come join us. I can't still believe that, guys. They always turn out nice, but I just still cannot believe that happened. And I just said it and it did it again. Okay. So now you have one simple, you can touch up anything that's left open like that, but don't worry about it. Tin happens to scuff sometimes, so it doesn't hurt unless you're picky and you want it perfect. You can go and make it perfect. So, but it still looks really pretty. Okay. Sticking to myself. So now the next one we're going to do is going to be our oatmeal roll. or bread. We have another one. I want to make sure I got the big ones for the, let's see, take a littler one for that. And this is just cheesecloth. You can put ribbon on here too, guys. You don't have to put just cheesecloth. But it looks good with both. And just tie it a little knot. And then add a little bit more baby's breath, not baby's breath, Sweet Annie. I have both kinds. I have the real kind, the normal, and then I have, wait, I have where did all the other ones go? I have two kinds. And I never knew that there was more than one kind of baby Sweet Annie. And I didn't realize in Texas this stuff grows really well. So I may have to go buy seeds and try it. Maybe I can grow my own. Needs a little bit more. And what I like about the other kind, it's just prettier, I think. This is okay, but it's not as pretty as the other stuff. Okay, so we have just this. Hey, Nancy. Why did I say hi to you already? I'm sorry. Special. I'm special today. Okay, so let's go ahead and add some more Mod Podge. Let's pray I don't mess anybody up here. We're just going to kind of do the same thing. We're going to add, I'm not going to worry about adding the Mod Podge to the top. I'm just going to darken it up either way. And I like when you can get it to look a little dirty, especially if you're doing primitive. I probably lost a bunch of people because of that. Yeah, I think I want to try to do the same thing with the Annie, because, I mean, it's not cheap. Sweet Annie is not cheap, guys, at all. At all. And you can't always find it. That's the other thing. You can't always find a Sweet Annie, especially when you're looking for it. I couldn't figure out where everybody's getting it from. And finally, I was told it's a seasonal thing. So I went ahead and found it finally. So a simple little faith on this one. Okay. Now, that one's got to dry, our nut one's got to dry, because there's no way it's going to survive. Now, this one is the one I did before that. So we're going to go ahead and do the same thing with this. I'm going to just do the, yes. I actually like the white. It's kind of nice to have a little bit of both. Now, you can do either or, dark or light. It's kind of like your preference. I'm going to use the good Sweet Annie, and I'll show it to you. I just think it's much prettier. And if you can get your hand, I don't know what the technical name is. It's Sweet Annie. It's just got it's a prettier one. See how pretty it is? Dollar Tree had it? They actually have dried Sweet Annie? Never heard of that. Oh well. I'll have to keep my eye out for that one. Let's do this one too. I never heard of that. But it's okay. But yeah, the real pretty stuff, I got that from a vendor in Denison, Texas. He has his own shop, so we're just gonna do this one. He didn't realize what he had, but at the time I didn't have a lot of money on me, which I would have loved to have. I would have bought him out, but I didn't have the money to do that. So I like my edges being really dark, and I just think it takes it from being your typical tag to just a little darker and more primitive. Okay, this one we'll do a red. We'll do a red tag on him. Now you can really grunge them up more if you really want to, but just do you. Do what works best for you. Even in the midst of all the drama tonight, guys, we survived, didn't we? So what do you think? Does that look okay? Oh, thank you, Nancy. I appreciate it. So even just the simplest little tag on there, and just with some eggs. And they have these eggs at Dollar Tree that have feathers on them. Are they cool? So they were a garland, but I got rid of that. So there's that. Okay, let's do this last spread. I'll do this last one. Got stuff everywhere. I swear there's just not enough room in here for me. So we're going to do a sheep next, and I'll show it to you. I have to go find some more. I got to find some more of these tags. I know I have ordered a bunch of stuff, so I got to just get it in. Okay, we're going to do the same thing. Just going to darken his tag up. As I'm wiggling the table. I'm sorry, guys. And we're not going to do anything special with this. It's just your typical, just a little tag. Seal them with Mod Podge when you're done. It's the seal spray. You want that spray. So when you're completely dry, spray the dickens out of this thing. So I'm going to go ahead and do another one of these. I really like this look. I mean, I think they look pretty good. I mean, I've seen out in Etsy some that aren't perfect, but you know, from a distance they look fine. You know, we all do our own thing. And again, oh, here, I got some of these. We'll just put 2 of these in there, some cinnamon sticks. I should have made it tighter, hang on. Yeah, that's gonna be as tight as this girl's gonna get it. And then we're gonna hot oil this baby on. And you could put berries on this. You could do anything you want to do. It's kind of your thing. So now we have this bread. We have this bread. We have this bread. And I found at the antique store lots of these. So I'm going to stain them all. I'm going to stain them all. They're crocheted. Hey, Stephanie. So, like I said, you can just put them on here like this. Like if it was longer, this one's not very long. You could just stick more bread on top of that and put it on a piece of wood, put it on your dining room table. I think it looks pretty good for being my first time doing a light color. So, and then there's that. And then there's our nut bread that's got to sit. Just let this stuff sit, guys, until it dries. You're not going to see any of the other white that's the glue because that's all going to dry completely white. Okay? And this one I can put other stuff on it too, but we want to go lightly on that. Okay, and then this is that first one I showed you that I did. Oh, thank you, Stephanie. You're so sweet. You missed what I did. I had another explosion here. I just talked about my black exploding, and I was working on my poke in the top, and the thing just blew out at me. So I have Mod Podge everywhere. I got to clean it all up. I'm just glad my drawers were closed over here, and it didn't pour into my fabric. So, but for bread, that looks pretty good, you guys. What do you think? Oh, I didn't think about making butter. So it looks okay though. Hold on, this thing's flipped over. Oh, Tammy, yours did? Oh, come to Texas, we'll go shopping. We got lots. And don't worry about your bread being smooth. I think bread looks cool when it has all these things. Oh, is it a fake plant? Did you say, Tammy? So, but yeah, so that's the little bit we did today. So we got a lot accomplished. And like I said, I did this, I put this together, and this is a picture, and this is that frame that I got at Dollar Tree. So I grabbed these, and I rusted it up so it looks rusty, and put a bread picture in the back with some Sweet Annie. And this looks really good with all the bread in my kitchen. Thank you, Patty. I appreciate it. So, and if you're new to my page, let me know if I missed you, because it's easy to miss everybody after I traumatize myself with an exploding Mod Podge all over my clothes. I can feel my stomach is all full of stuff. It looks like artesian bread. Thanks. So, well, I hope you guys enjoy. Like I said, go to Hobby Lobby. This one was only $1.99. And then this is only 99 cents. And then this little pan, regular pan, is only 99 cents. So I'm going to test out before you all do. I'm going to spray it really good with like heavy spray or maybe grease. And then put the spray in and see if it'll pop out. Because I want to make sure I don't want to lose these. They're not that expensive. And these are only $3.99 at Hobby Lobby for the jelly roll. So let me see. Where's my jelly? So this is my jelly roll. Exact same pan. Dollar General for $5, $3.99 for Walmart. I mean for Hobby Lobby. Same pan basically. So go to Hobby Lobby in the food section, decorating, because they have it and it's food safe. So if you want to do it, it's food safe. So like here's a cinnamon roll. So I've got, like I said, I have so much food. I'm going to have to get rid of some of this food. I can only put so much. I've got to still decorate this. I did this one. I've got to sand it down and decorate this one too. So we can put some cherries on it or frost it, or I can paint it red velvet color. Oh, well, thank you for coming on. Is it Droom? Your first name? How do you say? I guess I've got to figure out how you say your first name. Droom? I think. I'm not very good with names. I'll have to remember everybody. So, but we'll do this. Maybe I'll do this as a red velvet cake. And then I can do, have you ever seen the, do you guys have nothing but bundt cakes? Well, I got addicted to Pinterest where they have the faux, not the faux ones, but the, what is it? Copycat version. So I would make it for my kids' birthdays all the time. And it's basically the same thing. Do a red velvet cake and you do the heavy duty frosting on it. Now for this, I would pipe it because you need to pipe it. Because this is good for the little breads. This stuff is good for the little breads. So maybe we'll do that because I know the color now. This is chocolate. The color to make this foam is Christmas red. Let me see if I got it here. I don't have much left and I could not find it. I think I'm going to try to see if I can find it. It's called Christmas Red. And I used nutmeg. And mixed it. It's anonymous? Dawn. Oh, welcome, Dawn. And you mix the two together till you see that rich red. It's a specific red. I even had to have everybody tell me, does this look the color? Because I wasn't sure. It was like, was it darker or lighter? It's my favorite cake. But look how nice it turned out. And then the roll turned out really good. Christmas Red is at Hobby Lobby. Got it. I got to go get some more. I'm going to stock up on that. This is perfect for Christmas, but I thought this would be good for Valentine's. And then somebody mentioned lemon cake. So I'm thinking for Easter, I can do a lemon cake. So I have to work on that one. So it's probably going to be like a lemon with a cream color mixed together. So it's not real bright lemony. So it's kind of in between. I'll try that one. Oh, so I got to get that, Kim. I'll have to go. You bought some today? Okay. I'm just about out. I used it a lot for all my Christmas stuff. So I'm almost completely out. And it takes a lot for these. Probably almost a half a bottle. I was able to get the roll and the, now these are the same thing, length. It's just they're about an inch. I think these are an inch. Yeah, these are an inch thick. So I cut mine so they're the inch wide. So it's the same 1/4 inch, 20 or 21 inches long, an inch wide when you roll them. If you do it too much, what size is the foam again? The foam is 1/4 inch. Walmart is pretty cheap. And then I found out that, go to Hobby Lobby, this stuff, I can't remember what, it's some cotton stuff. I know I've seen them making this for hearts. I don't know what I did with the word. It's for like, I don't know, it's a cotton cloth, and they use it for like making hearts and stuff like that. And it's cheapest, Hobby Lobby. So go to Hobby Lobby for that. Did you do it? Yes, the roll is alive. The roll is alive. The spring roll or red velvet roll is on my live. I don't know when it was. I can't remember. That wasn't that far long ago. That's right. That wasn't that long ago. That was just within the last couple weeks, I believe. I used to like how they had it before, where you could go out there and they list all your videos and it had names on them. Warm and natural. So, you know, like I said, that's what we're going to do. I may or may not be on. If I am on live tomorrow, it's going to be very late, because after 8 or 9, because I got the kids tomorrow, and then we're going to take them out to eat. And then if I get back, I'll come up with something else primitive. And then Saturday at 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm up. Creative Hive, is it the I'm part of the Creative Hive. It used to be Happy Crafting 1983. I think she changed it to Creative Hive. I can't remember what it is. Well, we're doing gnomes all day long. I'm doing a chef. He'll be really cute. I shouldn't have said anything, should I have? You're following me now, Tammy? Thank you. Hey, Diane. Quilt batting, that's it. Oh my God, it's so cool to cut that stuff out and make things. That's what I did my hearts, I think, out of. So, but yeah, so I'm excited about this one. I'm not a seamstress. Oh, you guys are so sweet. But I'm debating, do I keep this or do I just go spend the money on a sewing machine? They have them on sale for $144 for a sewing machine. Mine might work in the garage. I just dropped it and it bent a little bit, so maybe it still works. I don't know. But then it's old, it's very heavy, and the newer models aren't as heavy. So I'm debating if this would just be enough for me. I mean, I really hate to spend the money and then have something that I gotta find a spot to put it. So I want to try it, but I don't think I can return it if I use it. So I don't know, you guys. So I have to work on that. And I still have to finish this up too, guys. My other basket I started making. We got to finish this one up too. So, but yeah. So if I am on tomorrow, it'll be very late. I will notify you guys when it gets close to time. If I am. Oh, $88. I even like that better. Our Creative Hive, that's right. I still got to get used to that one. I'm so used to the Be Happy Crafting. That's hard for me to remember that one. So I'm just glad I didn't get all over the place other than my poor shirt. Look at this. It's everywhere. Oh, gosh. Only on my lives can I add some excitement to your world, you know. So, but again, these things are at Dollar Tree. They're awesome. And I rusted it and sprayed it. And I want to do a couple more, and I made it really dingy so I can put these up in my kitchen. So I'm kind of getting back into that kind of traditional, the dark, not a lot because my house is very white and gray, you can see my back walls, those are gray. But it's a dark, almost a black frame, and it's got pears in it, the black background with the beautiful flowers on it and like something in front of it. It looks so nice in my dining room. So I'm kind of sticking with the fruit and stuff like that. I haven't done that in a long time. But I need some dark in my house. It's so white, so white. Not that it's a bad thing. So, but, well, hopefully you enjoyed this. We'll be on again. If I am, I'll notify you guys. It just depends what time everything ends. She may end up being longer. I don't know. And then Saturday, 9 o'clock, and then we're all day till, I think 8 o'clock with the gnome. So it should be interesting. Everybody's going to be so unique in their own ways. I'm excited about that. So again, go to Hobby Lobby, get these little pans. But I'm going to test it out. I'm thinking seriously, I'm going to put some serious oil or something. Maybe if I could put oil and maybe flour on it and then put the foam in. But I would assume I'd have to put the foam in fairly low because otherwise it's going to get on here. So I don't know. We'll see. But this one I thought was kind of cool. Look at that. A springform. And you can grunge this up if you want to use it for decorating. Just not do the, I do have one I did find. Hang on. I won't detain you guys too much longer. You know me, jaws of life. I could be sitting here talking all night long. And so like this one is an antique one. This is an old one. I got that at that antique store. So I got to figure out what to do with this. But I'd like it to be something I can bring in and out. That's sad that some of these are going away, though. Going tomorrow for the... Oh, wait. I'm on Saturday. I'm on. Oh, you're going to get your... Is that your MRI tomorrow, Cindy? So don't forget, the gnome is Saturday. And then... oops, everybody went away. The gnome is Saturday. Tomorrow I'll let you know because I've got kids. So if I can do it, I'll do it. If not, it'll be Saturday. You'll catch me. And then I won't be on Sunday. I'll be back to Monday again. And I think I have 2 craft around the clocks. One next week and one the following week. Them. Going tomorrow for them. Oh, you're going shopping. Oh, getting the pants. It's kind of hard. I kind of wish sometimes it would speak to me and then I'd hear everything. So, but hopefully you enjoyed it. See how easy it is. You could take this Dollar Tree plastic, rust it up. Now you got a beautiful primitive little arrangement to put on a table. And I think it's not too bad. Like I told you, you can do your thing. I mean, of course the bottom, don't worry about the bottom. Nobody's going to see it. But it's nice because now I have a little bit of both. So I could keep this in my kitchen with all my primitive jars, but I have my pantry is nothing but primitive. So it's kind of nice. So I can put all the dark stuff in there, and then I can have all the light stuff out here. And then if tomorrow possibly, if this dries, we'll decorate it. But right now it's got to sit. Even though you spilled it, I spilled it, it's still fine. So, but okay, guys, I should let you go. I got to catch up on everybody's lives. I got to get on to Sam's too because she did the jelly jars and those are really cool. I thought if I could do I have some plastic, do some jelly jars and then I could have that sitting with the bread. Oh, thank you, Kim. You are so sweet. I appreciate y'all. Sorry about my boo-boos today. I swear to God, I think there's something in here haunting me. So... Again, thank you again. If anybody knows of anybody who's used this, let me know what they say. And then I will, like I spilt all over myself. Sam's? Yeah, Sam's. Yeah. She did, hers were awesome. I've got to get in there and go watch hers. Another great place to follow is the Crafty Basket Crafts. She's really good too. I saw a lot of her printables and stuff, guys, too. And yeah, see, and I don't have any of those yogurt things. We don't really eat that stuff. Sam is with Graham's Rustic Farmhouse. Hang on. She was on here. I think she had to go. She had children. Hang on, I gotta find her. It's Graham's. Hang on. Graham's Rustic Farmhouse or something like that. I can't remember. It's there somewhere. Gosh, I'll find it. Where is it? I think it's Graham's Rustic Farmhouse. I can always find hers for you guys. She was on here, so... Oh, no, that's not it. I'll have to find it. I can't see it on here. Did you guys see it? She was at the very front. Popped in for a second. And then I'll look for her, and she's another good one. And like I say, follow, like, share all the crafters on it. Everybody is so unique and different, and everybody brings something cool to the table. Everybody has a unique style. I just have more bloopers than probably most people do. So what are the chances I say it and it happens? So from now on, I will double check all my stuff before I bring it out, so I have no more of these. 2 bloopers was enough. Thank God this was just glue and it wasn't black paint that I still can look for the rest of my life in front of me. So let me see, do I got everybody? Oh, thank you guys. I do appreciate you all. You guys are all so sweet. But again, it's just something different to play with. I mean, I've seen some out on that they sell, and they're not always the greatest looking. But, you know, we all do what we think bread should look like, you know. And some people like it, some people don't like it. And you can make it primitive, you can make it just regular. You know, that's what I love about this stuff. You can just make it regular. You don't even have to tin up you don't even have to rust up the tins. Graham's Rustic Farmhouse. Yes, thank you, Doreen. She's awesome. She's another awesome one. But I think it's called the Crafty Basket Crafts? Something like that. She's got some cute stuff out there too. She's a good one to follow too. And then I followed, I can't remember her name. She did a lot of fake bakes, and hers were awesome too. So just like and share everybody. Go follow everybody. I mean, everybody brings something different to the table, so it's always a lot of fun, okay? Well, I'm going to let you go. I've got to clean my mess. I got to clean the glue off myself. And let's hope and pray that maybe one of these times I won't have an accident again. I swear every time I either drop something, or I spill something, or I explode something on everybody. So, see, if you were standing next to me, you would have probably got glue on you. So, okay, guys, I'm going to let you go, and I'll let you know tomorrow about the live, okay? I love you all. Talk to you soon, okay? Bye.